and the peplon is a 70-degree peplon. So we'll be needing our waist measurement. So whatever your waist measurement is, you divide it by 8. So my waist measurement is 28. All right, so I'm going to be dividing my 28 divide by 4. All right, so divide by 8. So when I divide my 28 by 8, I'll be having 3.5 inches. So this 3.5 is my radius. Okay, that is what I'm going to be using to cut out my flame, my cone, to make the cone. So before I go ahead to cut out on my paper, to cut out on my fabrics, I want to talk about how to fold our flame. All right, so now let's assume this is our plain fabric. This is our plain fabric. All right, the first thing you're going to do is you fold in this way. One, when you fold this way, it's now on a fold of 2. All right, the next thing you're going to go ahead to do is you're going to go ahead and fold it this way again. All right, so watch what I did. This is your normal fabric on a plain fold. You fold one, okay, then go ahead and fold again, making it 2. All right, now for your, remember we got, after we divided our waist by 8, we got 3.5 inches. So now our 3.5 inches is going to be here. Let's assume this is our 3.5 inches, or let's assume we got 1.5. You'll be marking your 1.5 here. You mark it from this folded edge, not this open ones, this folded part. You mark 1.5 round. 1.5 round. Let me change my marker. So when you mark your 1.5 round, you are forming a curve, a C curve or a cone. All right, so this is what you have. Now the next thing you're going to be inserting is the length of your peplon. That is minus your half length, or the length of your top minus your half length, you get the length of your peplon. So now you will now insert the length of your peplon here, this way. So this is what you will have. So this is what it's going to look like. Then you're going to go ahead and cut this out. Now we have cut it. When you cut it out, let me cut it out. So when you cut this out, you're not having a full flare. All right, the flare is not full. So what do you do now? You're going to be cutting another piece of this, okay, to make it a complete flare. Because this is a 70-degree, this is 1, okay. So you'll be cutting out another piece of this to complete it, your full flare. Because when you measure around here now, you have 3 inches, and this 3 inches you'll be multiplying it by 4. Okay, let's use the 3.5 we're working with. You measure it round, you'll be having 3.5 inches, and you have 4 here, because this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you multiply your 3.5 by 4, it's going to be giving you 14 inches. It's not up to 28 inches we're working with, which is your waist measurement. So you'll be needing another piece of this. So your peplon is going to be 2 pieces, okay. So that is what we will need for this. So you're going to go ahead and cut out another piece of this. So now I'm going to be drafting it or cutting it on my fabrics. So here now I've gone ahead to fold my fabric into 4. All right, so I'll be inserting the radius I have, my 3.5 here. I'll insert it round. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do now, from this point now, I'll be inserting the length of my peplon. So when I'm done, I'll go ahead and cut it out. So now I'll be using this to cut out another piece for my another piece of peplon, alright, to complete it. 28 inches round waist measurement. So now we have two pieces, this and this. So there's going to be a join, alright. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll go ahead and cut out this one. So it's going to be one piece. Then this other part I'm going to be cutting out. So it's going to be two pieces, alright. So one end will be joined to this end and the other side will be joined to this end. That's what I mean. Alright. So when I'm done sewing it, this is what I have. So in my next tutorial, I'll be talking on how to make a pinafore peplon. Stay tuned. See you.